Them outside night sun, them outside night rain, them on the corridors, they're hiding on.
Rumble show, man, rumble. 4th term, loading, period. And it is time like this where I am so happy that I have supported the Jamaica Labour Party in great crisis like this where, this government is acting promptly and based on this government diplomatic agreements. Worldwide, we are getting support like we have never gotten before in terms of natural disasters. And for this, I am so happy to be a Labourite. Even though a lot of persons literally misconstrue the whole, function of government, especially in a disaster like this lady right here. And I want you to listen carefully and keenly. And we share the same, empathy and sympathy for these persons who are out of it. Like literally the hurricane has made them very, it's so heartbreaking to even describe it. But we cannot lose focus. We cannot be divided, and we cannot start to point fingers and say the government is not doing enough for these persons, which is a totally BS, literally. But have a listen, and I know you guys will probably feel, the way how she feel, but it's time to put these arguments into context and perspective. Have a listen, and we're going to be back right here.
I want to ask a question. Everybody that voted for the Jamaica Labour Party and everybody that, even if you voted for them, fine, because you think your economy are the good, so you voted for that, fine. But for all I know, we still defend them right now. Do you guys have empathy? Do you guys have any empathy? I saw the most heartbreaking video a while ago with people in Westmoreland standing outside. The rain is falling and they have nowhere to go. They were in the rain begging them under shelter. Hide. Do you guys have any empathy? Do you have any empathy? Do you have any art? Do you have art? Me hear the opposition leader beg and say, hey, can we put up some tents? And I still haven't seen that being done. When I have an art and then I talk about, and the MP them. No! And the side go. If there's an emergency, why we don't have any emergency plan? You mean for tell me that in the country, on the camp and on tent, to set up on camp? The people that out during the rain. They're outside in the rain. I'm not doing well. Them outside in the sun, them outside in the rain. Them on the corridors. They're hiding under corridors. Are we okay as a nation? Are we sitting and seeing this? Are we okay? Bro, on the really sit down behind on the computer, on the phone and still defending this? I'm not thinking in our cards. Bro.
Yes, Jamaica. Very sad indeed. And I'm going to make this, very educated labor rights supporter, answer this lady right here, respectfully, and stating the facts. The facts, that is the only thing that matter. Jamaica, the facts. Have a listen to Goody, and she's on TikTok, Goody.
I want to ask a question. Everybody that voted for the Jamaica Labour Party and
voted for the Jamaica Labour Party, voted for the administration led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Owens. I realize that everything I'm in Jamaica, you people talk about, I want to vote for the 3rd term, I want to choose Jamaica. Yes, we choose Jamaica. And when the 4th term come around, will we still be choosing Jamaica? And we will still be voting for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Owens. A lot of you are already talking about the government not doing anything. All the aid you see coming into this country is because of the bilateral talks at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs under the stewardship of the Honorable Dr. Minister Kamina Johnson Smith. right? When you see the Navy vessels out there on the sea, just today bringing relief via the sea because the road is inundated and they cannot get to traverse by road and they have to traverse by the sea. It was the stewardship of the most Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness that saw the vision and invested in the marine vessels, namely the one called Marcus Garvey. And luckily, he did not follow Peter Bunting and give the money to the fishermen. So yes, we the laborites are here and we will still vote for Dr. Andrew Holness coming 2030. And we are believers of the 2030 vision. Okay? It is because of the stewardship of Dr. Andrew Holness why we have about 4 different insurance to draw down. So our country not out here sit down and wait for aid like beggars and paupers. It is because of the investment in the JDF and the police, in personnel, in technology and equipment that the men and women of the JCF and the JDF can be out here adequately supporting the victims of Hurricane Melissa. It is because of Dr. Andrew Holness why so many countries are coming to our aid. We are friends of many and enemy of none. If it was up to Mark Golding, we would have cut off Israel, we would have cut off America, and not just pay enemy, we would have just walk around the place and create for ourselves. But it's because of the forward thinking and logical thinking of our leader, critical thinking, that we are here in this position today. It is because of the steady hands and the brain of Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness while we can bounce back. While the IMF can say to us, we have a standby agreement ready if needs be. And a lot of you don't get that. It fly over on the head. All none of mine I watch the money, like Mark Golding. But remember, Mark Golding cussed Andrew Holness and say him not have no big house on the hill. And him rich because him come from plantation and a lineage of slave owners. So why would not call on Mark Golding? All that one out here, would not calling on Mark Golding, you know, call on Mark Golding rich. Remember Mark Golding say, I know I'm man rich. Call upon him. Because everywhere Mark Golding go, me not see my give out nothing. Me hear Dayton Campbell talk about people for adopt a family. That is already happening in Jamaica. There's a program called Take Home a Child for Christmas. And through that said program, you can move on to adopt that child permanently. Dayton Campbell is asking us poor Jamaicans to adopt a family. How much family Dayton Campbell adopt already? How much children Dayton Campbell adopt already? And I say you are so dunce, daft and illiterate, watching the money and the aid. Aid is tangible things. Okay? I want to remember say, Andrew Holness is not the Prime Minister for 5 parishes. He is the Prime Minister for 14 parishes. The public sector is 40,000 strong. And at the end of November, on the 25th, all the way, I expect we pay in our bank account. Hospital have to run. School have to run. Fire station have to run. Children home have to run. Market have to run. So all I want to sit down and wait for money, we not go get it. And all I want to sit down and I want help on yourself. I want to sit down there. I want to sit down there and roll over and die. And wait till people come give you things every minute. At one point, the aid and the help are going to stop and you have to start help yourself. So all the people that we are helping you meet we halfway. You can't just sit down so. Everything we come talk about the third term and the labor rights. Thank God for the labor rights and the well-thinking Jamaicans who on September 3rd elected the most honorable Dr. Andrew Holness to be the Prime Minister of this country. Because what a predicament we would have in. Mark Golding a ball, Berchel a ball, Jess a ball, Ian Ears a ball, Dayton a ball. These people are not good leaders. And to the people of Eastern Westmoreland, I'm not going to beat you too bad. But you know why Dayton Campbell can come render no aid to Uno? Because Dayton Campbell don't know the constituency. Him not come from down there. Can you imagine this man did not even campaign, but on a run with the homegrown boy, we know every nook and cranny, every corner, on a run with that Lawrence for Dayton Campbell. We run like him one people them a sentence. Dayton Campbell talk about, oh, my house got destroyed. Dayton, that's not your house. I rent the people them place. I don't feel. Allegedly. So all the people them out there talk about where are the labor rights? You still talk about Andrew Holness? You still believe in the philosophies of Andrew Holness and the leadership of yes. And 4-term loading. And for all the people them talk about Andrew Holness are resign. All if Andrew Holness resign, I'm all in. PNP will never form government in this country for the next 50 years. Remember our secret weapon? The most honorable? Dr. Nigel Clark? Remember good na man? So all who are pray upon the Jamaica Labour Party out there talk and a chat off for them out. Remember good. Say, in the next 50 years, PNP can't rule this country. Imagine if Andrew Holness take $40 billion out of the NIR. What would I do now? Mark Golding come like some careless girl and boy with party out them rent money. And then come sit down on TikTok and beg. Can you imagine if Andrew Holness did give $1 billion here and $1 billion there? What would be the outcome today? I'm going to look at my Prime Minister. We the labor rights out here, we believe in the steady hands of Andrew Holness and his leadership. And we will give him a resounding 4th term in 2030. We also believe in the 2030 vision. And to the ones who talking about stealing land, who don't own the land, 10 hours in a 1 bedroom, people lease land, rent house, who don't have no title for no land, or a man for thief something where who don't own. And who understand say who not holders of land and not owners of land. So if Andrew Holness say they have to lift up a morning, who for stop it? All who can come on TikTok and do a talk. So I want to go away. But where the labor rights and how the labor rights feel, we feel proud that on September 3rd, 2025, we elected the steady hands of Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness to lead this country. And we know that he have brought us through so many trials and tribulation, through COVID, through burial, bringing down our murder rate to 50%, a 25-year low. We know he will carry us through this predicament. So I better not let we go. The labor rights, we're still here, we're proud and we're confident. And we're allowing our leader to lead us. Him now come ball and beg him a lead. So I beg gonna let go Andrew Holness shirt. Aye, aye, aye.